Hello everyone, I'm Daniel back with more of True Solo through Edge of the Earth. Joe Diamond has been doing really well so far. Let's see how this one goes. It's a bit of a challenge, a little bit of a challenge because there's a lot to get done, a lot of things we want to get, and I don't know how we're going to do it. I have a plan. I have a plan. We'll talk about it. Okay, so deck upgrades. We actually had 6 XP to spend. I spent it all and did some crazy things. So first we put in a copy of protective gear. There's a lot of hazards in the rest of this campaign, and I actually think that I might use the ability. And if I don't, then it's extra soak, good for the scientific theory, good for me in general. It is really expensive, but I have ways around that. So to add to the synergy that this brings, we have a copy of where'd you go? Join the caravan. This lets me warp around the map. This is really good for this scenario because I may need to use it to move multiple locations, skipping over locations that are in the way. Big draw for this card. Only one, so I'm just expecting to draw it and hold my hand until the end. That's the idea. To pay for things, we have Ever Vigilant. Think this card is really good in off class. No sticks to the plan, no problem. We have a lot of different things that we could play that don't take up a slot. I think it's really good. I will try to draw it early. I do get the extra 2 cards in the opening hand, and maybe in the future we put some studious cards in here to make that even better. Last thing was to add a well prepared. We're about to get a bunch of good assets, and even if we don't, we have some in the deck already. So lots of icons to spare. Okay. As you can tell, I'm a little nervous here. I've been that way for the first scenario. The second 2, I think, were pretty good. This one, it's tough. So we took out a bunch of stuff that I kind of liked, but I stopped having room for. I want to keep all the skills. I don't think the chemistry set was doing much anymore. I'd never played it, but it's sort of sad to lose that and still have the Steady Handed, which I also haven't played. It might come back. I guess I did get rid of one skill. Anyway, let's go ahead and I don't know. We're going to see how this one goes. We're going to go ahead and draw our opening hands, and then we'll figure out who we're going to take. I believe it's still just going to be Elia, because I think that's the only thing we're missing in the deck. All right, we're drawing 7 because we have an ability, because we talked to, what's his name? Danforth, I think? All right, this is the thing I wanted to make sure we drew in the opening hand. Good. Now to make sure we don't lose it. Shortcut is... Maybe we can pull out the Ever Vigilant. Let's dump all the skills and the shortcut. I don't think it's crucial that we get going that quickly. We'll keep the Colts and the Anthigera, and we'll draw 5 more. Okay, we got the Ever Vigilant, but we didn't get enough assets. We might be able to draw more. We'll see. Okay, but this is a pretty good start. I think we can work with this. The scientific theory, of course, doesn't count as an asset here. All right, we're going to hit the setup button. I think we still take Elia. Okay. Which ones did we get? We're going to reveal and start at level 0. And this one, basically, we try to make it up the mountain, and we cannot move to the locations above unless all of the clues have been discovered on the location below. So this is level 0, and we start with just putting 1 clue. That's actually really nice. We can work with that. It's hard when that one's up here, because then if you get knocked down, you have to keep discovering clues. Although for Joe, it's not that big of a deal. If we... I think this is fine. All right, give this a good shuffle as well. And we will reveal the top card, Working the Hunch. I kind of wanted the... whatchamacallit? The process sketches. Thank you. Okay, we have 6 story assets here, which we are not going to pick up. We want them, but not yet, I think. I think the strategy here... Okay, so we've got 6 to go to the next agenda. Bad things will happen. That happens. And then we have an action to take control of expedition asset. This is a lot of things to take control of, right? This is 6 actions. This is 2 rounds to get them all. I'm going to drop them as soon as the agenda flips. So there's 2 things we can do here. We can make a break for it. We can get the clues, take as many things as we can, and try to get up here before 6 Doom. I don't think that's the way. I think there's too many difficult things that could happen, right? Like dropping things or taking more Tekalilis or something that it could slow us down. I mean, I can see it. I can kind of see how we could, but I think we take the soapstone and maybe we leave the rest. We have the shortcut, so we've got to join the caravan here. All right. So this is going to be 2 and 3. That's not enough money to put them all down. So we're going to have to wait on that. Do we have anything that gets us money? The spare parts. Okay, that's an interesting idea. We can pick this up, take a resource, maybe draw a card. Maybe we draw a card first. Of course, if it's a... That's okay. We'll draw a card first. Another overpower. All right, I was looking for the lab assistant. That would have been really, really sick here. Okay, we're going to not do too much here. We don't need to play this. No, we do. We need to play this so we don't lose something else. We could put the scientific theory down, though. I guess that can work. The wooden sledge will find other items. What do I have in this deck? I don't think I have that many other items. I think it's really just this, the Grim Memoir, the machete. Ooh. Maybe I do that. We can Ever Vigilant next turn. Okay. This wasn't according to plan, but I think I'm going to do it. Okay, I just got out the attachment helper. So action 2 is to do this, and then I think I pick them up. And then we work a hunt or something. We're doing a world in which I don't play this just to have the clue here. Okay, exhaust wooden sledge, search the top 6, item or supply. Top 6. Nothing. Ouch, 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 ouch. Okay. Well, we'll put the scientific theory out just to have it. That does put us the right stats. Of course, we have to change that from before, and then we'll just take the clue. Okay. Not the best, but we're going to work with it. Well, there's the guard dog. Okay. That's fine. We're going to put 1 Doom on the agenda. Make sure this is shuffled. And then we have a snowfall. 2 clues. Okay, that's very funny. So we're going to put some more clues down, and we'll just be here for a bit. That's probably okay. Do we use the wooden sledge? So much money do I have? I need 2, 2, and 3. I could play these. Okay. We're probably just going to have to play this then. Oh, that sucks. So we can't move. Okay. We could gain 2 resources and just play this. No, we don't need 2 resources. We could pick up the spare parts and get a resource. Well, regardless, we need to play this for 2 and putting the clue back. I feel like that's okay because we should be able to get this back here, but now I can't afford all this cool stuff. So I might take the spare parts. I'm going to drop these things anyway. It's just the extra resource. I could draw another card and then hope to draw something cheap. I just don't have enough things that are cheap here. We could get a clue at 5 to 3. That's not the worst. What's our tokens like? -3. I've got 2 of these. That's kind of bad. I know I'm just trying to extract as much value as possible, but that's the way this one goes. Oh, we don't have the small radio either. So we only have 4 more to pick up. The mineral specimen is probably the way, right? Because then I could just use it to get the clues at 5, 6 to 3. It does seem good. And we'll just be dumping something. I don't love that. I really want to keep this. But I can't, right? Okay. We take this. And then we investigate at 5, 6 to 3, canceling any frost tokens, which there aren't any. But a -3 does give us the 2 clues. All right. This goes out of the game. Upkeep. I'm never going to play my stuff. Oh, that's annoying. I do have the Vicious Blow. We may need to go that way to get through this. An Avalanche. We get a surge because we're at level 0. Hypothermia. Okay. We're testing 2 to 3. I think we do the... so we can take 3 and 2. You can take 3 horror, divvy it out here. No, this is fine. We'll go 5 to 3. Okay, we lose something. We can lose the sledge. We take 1 horror. It'll go here. And I think it'll be the wooden sledge. We'll pick it up again later. All right. We need to kill this guy. We could do well, let's see what we got. Preposterous sketches. Sick, except for this enemy here. We could take the 1 damage. This is going to cost me 2, 2, and 3. Still not enough. I don't want to just pay him off. I think we have to kill him. So this is going to do 2 damage. We have to fight again with the overpower. Maybe we just play the guard dog and have him bite. That sucks too, because the damage would have to go into Elia. I think we're just take a couple fights. So we'll do a Vicious Blow and an Overpower to get us to 7, 8 to 4. Another -3. These are sticky. So that's 2 damage. I think we just go again up at 5 to 4. Now we have to keep doing this. Oh, draw card. Perception. I think we just keep doing this to get through the 4 fight test here. 7 to 4. Okay, our first autofill of the campaign. That's all right. And then our last action, I think we just go at 5 to 4 up 1. There are a lot of good tokens here. Let's do it. No. Okay, so we'll take a damage onto Elia. This gets shuffled back in. And then we're going to have to seriously think about the guard dog. Okay, there's our machete. 3. It's slow going. Hang on the edge. All right. We're going to fail this one for sure. But I'm not moving anywhere. 2 to 3. 2 to 3. Let's go. Okay. So this one makes us lose the mineral specimen. We've done not much, but I think that's just the way this one goes. I really want to get the good stuff out here, and I can afford it now. So I think we will take the 1 damage and play some stuff. So we've got 6 resources. This is going to be 2, 2, and 2. All right, so we take a damage. Sorry, Elia. We will heal you later if we can. Oh, working hunch. That's fine. So we'll play the machete for 2, the guard dog for 2, and the Antikythera for 2. First action. Okay. So we can go 6 to 4. I don't think we need to. I think we use the guard dog and move or pick up something. Should have taken the soapstone earlier, huh? We might just take the soapstone, pick this up for action 2, take a damage onto the guard dog. Guard dog kills the mob enforcer. Okay. Do I leave? I mean, maybe we do. Maybe we do, and then we try to come back. So that was our first action, was to play the... Now, all this was the first action. Action 2 was to pick up the green soapstone, and then I can leave. So we work a hunch, and then we move for our last action. And, okay, we're testing 2 to 2. If I fail, I will drop the soapstone. That's all I got. Now we fail. Okay, so we may not be picking up very much stuff. We're going to see 3 shroud location. Didn't get anything off of the Antikythera, but that's all right. We will go to upkeep. Our protective gear. We need some more money for that. 4 out of 6. 2 more clues. That's okay. We're kind of built for that, kind of. We can draw cards. I think we do that. I think we first action, draw 3. There's the join the caravan. Okay, we're going to hold on to that. And we need to start making some more money. So I've got 5 to 3. We'll throw the perception into this to go 7 to 3. A -1 succeeds by 3, so I'll get 2 clues and a card. All right. Now we're cooking. Picasso sketches. We'll pick up the soapstone, I think, for our last action. Upkeep. Shortcut. All right. These things are all here for a reason. 5 out of 6. Our first other enemy to draw. 3, 4, 1. When you deal damage for each point of damage dealt, discard the top card of your deck. Draw each weakness. And the emergency aid. Okay. So the ideal is that we use the machete at 6 to 3 twice. And what is it? When I deal damage? Okay, we're going to discard 4. That's just the way it goes. Let's do it. 6 to 3 machete attack. That's a -1. -1. Okay, so I deal 2 damage, discard 1, 2. Steady-handed, still not great. We go again. Up 3. Oh, I'm sorry. The first one was a skull, which was a -1. So I succeeded by exactly 2. Right? I was at 6, 5 to 3. Yep. Okay, so I should draw a card, gain a resource. Okay. Then my next one was a -3. Don't succeed by anything. Do discard 2 cards. All right, we're getting through the deck. At least we drew the join the caravan. That was the part that was kind of scary to not get. And last action, well, we have to get the clue. No, last action, we emergency aid and heal Elia. Okay. We're going to have too many cards in hand. We can afford to lose the machete. Would love to play something else. Okay. Upkeep. Another shortcut. We've got to keep those. We lose the machete, like I said. We have the clue here still. We'll be fighting a boss, I think. Okay. We've run through the deck. I mean, I can't imagine how I could have gotten up all the way. All right. Put the set-aside Terror of the Stars enemy into play at the highest level location, and we lose our green soapstone. Okay. I believe this guy is massive, but I'll put him here because it doesn't matter. And then we kill someone. So we've got the expedition team plus Elia. I'll just make a copy of him over here. Someone dies. It is Cookie. Oh no. Ooh, I think this is the part where Cookie deals some damage on his way out. Let's go make sure. Yep, 2 damage. Check it out. Right over here. If the victim is James Cookie Fredericks, the hardened veteran spits out a curse and manages to slip his right arm out of the thing's grasp. It's enough for him to take a single shot with his Colt. The gunshot thunders across the mountain and rips through the thing's grotesque, formless mass. Ooh, okay. 2 damage. That's actually very helpful. Thank you, Cookie, for your service. Never had that happen before. Okay, so one fight, one evade, which is nice that we didn't go anywhere, and +3 health. So we're looking at 6 health, but we have 2 damage already, so this should go down pretty quick. We do need to draw another encounter card, though. So let's do that. Okay, this is what the protective gear is supposed to be for. But more clues. Another emergency aid. Okay, we don't need that one, although we could use it to heal the guard dog. I mean, I think we just take a couple swings with the machete. That seems like the obvious thing to do. And then we get to work on the clues. Because we don't want to take the horror. It doesn't make any sense. Yeah, so we just take a couple swings. We have 5 to 1. It's a -3, so I was up by 4. I succeed by 1. I'll take a clue. That's 2 damage. And then we go again, 5 to 1. And same result there. Okay. Speed bump, right? +3 health is not as much in single player, is it? Okay, now we can start picking up things. Could get clues. I could play something. Huh. All of these things are good. I think we want the protective gear more than anything else, so we'll stick that down there. Shuffle this back in. We go to upkeep. Daring is nice. I mean, I could just go back and pick everything up with the shortcuts or something. We'll think about that. Not a bad idea. Okay, we've done our upkeep. 1 out of 8. We do have time, but the snowfalls are kind of bad. We draw the top card of the Tekka-Lili deck. Draw to my playmat. Lose an action. Oh, that's gross. Very funny. Lose an action. This shuffles in. We're going to see it again. Okay. We'll take the soapstone. And then do a test, maybe getting something off of this. We're going to lose something regardless. So we could use the Inquiring Mind. That gets us up to 8 to 3. Sort of crazy. But we are going to lose something. So we might as well. 8 to 3. -1 is succeeds by 4. So we'll draw a card and gain a resource. Okay, fine. Take the clue. Okay, upkeep. We don't have room for the medical students, so that's an easy kill. And then we go pick up an enemy. Fine. We'll try to get rid of you with the machete and soapstone. I think that's the way to go. Could use a vicious blow to get rid of it. And then we have to keep moving. I think. Okay. Yeah. Let's just get to using this. I can use the guard dog also. That seems like a pretty reasonable idea to do 1 damage. I can't kill it completely though. So we use the machete. We'll throw the vicious blow into it and go 6, 7 to 3. First action. Good. That is a +1. That's 8 to 3. We'll take an additional action during our next turn. We'll remember to do that. We're going to take probably Working Hunt out. Seems like the play as usual. Put it down here. And this guy dies. That's action 1. Action 2, we will burn the Midnight Oil and go 5 to 3. We'll cover the -3s. Okay. That was action 2. And then I think I have to move. Again, what's the plan here? I might just go. Oh, we should have lost all of our clues when we moved. Um, what's the math on this, right? So I've got all this stuff. I can use the shortcut cut to go back down here, but I don't want to come back through here. I think that's the problem, right? So we would find the location because I'm likely to go down the mountain, right? So we move up here, discard the top 3 cards. Okay, 1, 2, 3. So this goes, I lose an action. What is it on the next? If it is my turn. So nothing happens. Okay. I still get the extra action next turn. Good. Upkeep. And let's put that extra action token there so we don't forget. 3 of 8. What's the shroud here? 1. Okay, so I don't care about moving through that one as much. Rise of the other things. So this is where we use the protective gear for sure. So let's exhaust this, take some damage, and this is a hazard, so we're just going to cancel this. I think it's just too many actions to deal with. Oh, this is cute with the green soapstone, right? All right. I would love to play something, but there's a lot of clues here. I might have to play the well prepared for our extra action. That's 2. Let's lose all of our clues, by the way, this time. Let's investigate using this at 5 to 1. Action 2. Okay, succeed by 3, right? 4 to 1. That should get me an extra clue. All right, that was the idea. We succeeded by 3, so that is 2 charges. Let's just put him here, I guess. It's I mean, it doesn't really matter too much. That seems like way too many. There should have been 4. There should be. Not sure what happened there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. That was action 2. We investigate again at 5 to 1. And then we might need a shortcut. Okay. We shortcut up. Take a horror. We'll put it on to the scientific theory, I guess. So, play well prepared. Play the correlate all its contents. That got me 2 clues. Then I investigate again to get the last clue. Then I shortcut it. I've got 1 action remaining. Took the horror already. We just go 5 to 2. Okay. Good. Upkeep. Lab assistant. 4 out of 8. Blasphemous Visions. I think we just have to live with that. Shuffle it into my deck. How are we doing on time? We can get there, but not all the good stuff. I might want to warp down there. I was hoping to get the thing that would make me go down anyway, right? Like there's the one that makes me just fall down the mountain. That's what I'm worried about here. I could, run down. Should have 1 clue, right? 1, 2, 3. I could run down, then come back up. Once we get to the mountainside, this one, level 4, I have to seriously think about what to do. Okay, our hunch is drawing more cards, not necessary. Let's just take some clues. 5 to 2 succeeds by nothing. Okay. We move up 1 more time. Really should have had 2 of these. 2 of these would have made this work out better. Exhaust everything I control. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay. location below it, huh? We could get in here. Okay. All right, so I got a clue I moved, and we just investigate at 5 to 2. Up 3 seems okay. That would have been nice to get the extra clue right then, but the forced effect kicked in. All right, this goes back. Just trying to math out the discard an asset I control. I don't love that. We could get something back. It can't be the machete. Oh, I have to do 2 things. I really don't love that. Okay, so it's going to be the scientific theory and maybe the well-prepared. Ugh. This combo's too good. I can't discard this. It could be the protective gear. Could be the guard dog, actually. Yeah, I think it's the guard dog. Okay. Yuck. Okay, that was upkeep. 5 out of 8. Hang on the edge. Okay, this is going to make me move below. That's okay. We're going to go all the way down then. This is the time to go all the way down. Or we use the well prepared. Let's do it. So this is +2, 4 to 3. I think we do that just in case. Okay, we pass. Still worth it. Okay. Action 1, 4 to 2. We can throw the perception into this, I think. 6 minus 3 succeeds by 1. Yeah. Okay. We'll draw a card. Grim Memoir. Okay. I think we move up, and then we'll warp down. Oh, no, I don't want to warp down. I have to go down. That's okay, but we can go back up to the top then. Okay, action 2's move. Can only be discovered here by investigating. Add a frost token to the bag. Spooky. And we can resign. Okay. I think we get the clues here first and then figure out what I want to do. So let's just do another investigate here. We have 4 to 3, and maybe I do play the Grim Memoir instead. We can commit this. Up 3. Up 3. All right. I knew I was going to start drawing those at some point. Okay. We go to upkeep. We'll take a horror. It'll go there. That's fine. We can do that now. And 6 of 8. We might not have enough time for this. Avalanche. Okay, this might do the thing I want to do. So, if the level of your location is 1 to 4, move to the location directly below you. It's not. I guess we still do this, then test. Yeah, willpower 2, and we want to go all the way down. Why does it say if your levels is 1 to 4? I guess it just hits you out no matter what. It's not a then comma. Oh, I gotta look at the rules. Does this actually happen or is this gain surge? Okay, it must be that because we're at the top of the mountain, right? How could an avalanche go down any further? So instead of this gaining surge, it's a hazard. Let's just cancel it and be about our merry way. Okay, I think the way to do this is we just have to leave all this stuff behind, unfortunately. I don't think there's any way to get down there and back and resign, which is here, right? This would have been good, but I think I needed to have gotten knocked down earlier. I mean, it's still 3 more actions that I just don't have to pick up things. Like I would leave a few of these things behind. If I had a second copy, we would have been good, I think. Could have gone down, pick up a couple, come back, and then resign. It's still tough, but I don't think I have it. Instead, I think we just play the Grim Memoir for 3. 1, 2, 3, and we try to get these clues. So we'll go 6, 2, 3. I really want to get the clues. This time we'll use this and go 8, 9. 9, we're choosing this. 9 to 3. That is a -4, so 5 to 3, I believe. And we'll draw a card and gain a resource. And get the clue. I guess it's actually going to be 2 cards and a resource. That's going to be tough. If I can get the extra clue, that would be really nice. Autofail a little bit tough there. Is that right? So I was at 9. And I was at 4, 5, 6 plus 3 is 9. 9 minus 4 is 5 to 3. Yeah. Okay. We go to upkeep. Inquiring Mind is good, but we're not going to get the extra action, so we just have to basically get both clues somehow. We don't need you. And go from there. I mean, really not any different. All right. That's 7. Yep. A whiteout. This is also a hazard. We might as well just not have that. Not working a hunch. So we need to get the 2 clues and then resign. So we'll put everything we have into this. We do the 9 to 3 again. -5 is enough, right? So 9 minus 5 is 4. We succeed by 1. We'll get the 2 clues and resign. Oops. Cannot get that extra clue from this. So we got to go one more time on this. Should be not so bad, but we'll do it. We throw so I should have drawn a card from this. Hopefully it's not the Mob Enforcer. Come on, draw a card. Okay. Anyway, Detective Colts. So we're going to go again at 5. It's just up a lot, right? Okay, we're good. That does give us enough actions to resign. Not a problem. That's close. That's close. So we'll get the green soapstone. We get all the victory points from these locations, which is really good. And so we'll get 8 XP out of this. I believe that's right. So we resign. We will advance the act here. R1. Ooh, well, we got all of our auto fails, right? You knew they were going to come eventually. Let's bring open the app and see what we can say. All right. We climb to the summit. We earn victory 7. So all 6 locations plus the Tear in the Stars. And then we just have the green soapstone, which is probably fine. I really would have liked to got maybe the mineral specimen, but I actually needed nearly every single action in the game. So there we go. A little bit unfortunate that we couldn't do a bit better, but I think that's just hard to do. I would have needed another action. I would have needed another Join the Caravan. I think it will still be good to have those in the deck. No damage. We did heal the damage. Need to find some other actions in this deck. And it may be putting in Farsight. I know it's just like the obvious thing to do for big hand, or the boring thing maybe. But I feel like I've always had 8 cards in hand. Lab Assistant might be nice to have in play. So we will probably do that. We do have Interlude 2. Who would like to check on? We might as well get rid of the Frost token again. So let's do that. Remove that from the bag. Okay. I like the extra cards in hand. That was really, really good. we could get Kensler's log because um, we don't have the mineral specimen anymore. So we might get her thing. Yeah, we might as well do that. And then for our last thing, we don't have any Tekalilis. We should probably just take the extra cards again. We don't want the gun. This is like physical trauma. I don't think we care about too much. And these are also not that important. Okay, so a bit of a slow start there. I think I forgot about the whole you don't have as many resources at the beginning with because we didn't start at camp and we had some expensive stuff to try to play. So the Ever Vigilant, while good, I think I was dirtling around a bit. I think the weakness showing up early was not great. Okay, so we'll take Kensler's log. Let me just show it to you here. Yeah, this plays really well with the correlate all its contents, right? So we didn't get the charges from the mineral specimen, but that's okay. This will work well as too. So if we don't find the Grim Memoir, pretty good. Okay. It's not the best, but it's fast and it's cheap, so I think that part is nice. I think that I mean, I guess it's very similar, but I think the nice part, the other one was a hand slot was not a concern. All right, anything else? I don't think so. We will proceed to City of the Elder Things, and then we'll see which map we're gonna do, because that always is a fun part of the campaign to find out who's dead and who gets to go along with us. We'll see you next time for that.